Hey, it's here to do the show. That's the writer's room where we pitch sketches to each other and give real notes that are really meant to be helpful and
real.
And at no point is any of it tongue in cheek. I'm on the team, and so's the rest of the people you see. So let's watch the intro video. Writer's Room! I don't know if it's laggy. Writer's Room!
Hey! That was our video.
You know what's the best part of our video? The volume.
The volume is good.
Is it too loud?
It's very loud.
Is it? I could probably control that now that I know.
Sound off in the chat if the volume on the intro video is too loud.
Or not loud enough.
Or not loud enough.
Or
I don't know what all
That's true.
find out.
I thought it could have been
a lot
like,
of metalhead fans.
yeah.
They would all be slightly deaf.
Well, it's the Fever's Writers Rooms, and we're gonna do that, the way we always do it, which is by first starting out talk about our weeks, and we want to know how each other's doing, and we want to find out the only way we know how, which is through a structured game instead of just talking to our friends, and that game is Roses and Thorns. Does anybody have a rose and or thorn that they want to start with?
I'll start.
Oh, good, Bree.
Oh.
You do.
Okay, cool. So my rose is I moved back to LA.
Hey!
Yeah, that's a rose. The thorn is I have to pay rent again.
Oh,
Ooh, that's not so
Ooh.
Yeah,
Man,
I
that's
miss
real
being a
thorn.
bum. Yeah.
Yeah. That must have been the good life, couch surfing.
Get
It was.
get Governor Newsom to pay your rent. Isn't he paying people's rents?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
You have to have not gotten your rent paid. It doesn't help anyone who needs housing. It only helps people who have housing already.
Right.
Cool,
Yeah.
Governor Newsom. Cool.
Sounds cool. Yeah, Newsom can do that for me, or he can let me also live on his couch, which would be fine.
Oh,
And then I can keep an eye on him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think the Governor Mansion has a couch as big as a house.
It's the governor's mansion probably has some really nice couches, I would assume.
Couch is its own mansion. I'm pretty sure it has a toilet and everything.
The
I bet
Governor's
there's a
Mansion
guest
is a
house.
couch.
I
Mm-hmm.
bet there's a guest mansion. There's a guest mansion in the back.
Look,
Yeah.
as long as there's a
With a
guest
smaller
couch,
butler.
As long as there's a guest couch, that's all I care about. I did it for 10 months. I can do it much longer.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Anybody
Who's
want
next?
Anybody want to next?
Anyone want to next?
I will. My rose is that for the first time in a long time, I tried a new brand of pickles, and Bubby's kosher dill pickles are real good. They are, and you can get them. I think I got them at Lassen's, but I imagine you could get them wherever pickles are sold. So we're not sponsored, but
The pickle store.
Want to sponsor us, Bubbies? What are they called again?
Bubby's
There you
kosher
go.
dill pickles.
Baby kosher dill pickles.
Yeah, they're not as good as the ones my uncle makes, but they are real good. So if you want to sponsor us, either my uncle or Bubby's, just reach out in the chat.
Does your uncle have a brand of his own pickles that he sells?
No, but he does make them at his house. And then sometimes they find their way to my parents' house. And then if I'm there, I'll take them home.
Ezra's uncle's pickles. Please
Yeah,
sponsor
it's
us.
not pickles.
Yeah.
They almost sound like underground pickles.
No, they're above ground.
Like rum runner. They're dill runner pickles.
They're boot. Are you saying Ezra's uncle bootlegs pickles?
Yes. Ezra's Uncle Ezra.
Yeah, it's not Uncle Ezra's.
Honestly, his first name actually is Ezra.
It is Ezra.
Oh.
He doesn't go by it, but that's
Ezra's Uncle Ezra's bootlegged baby dill pickles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally fits on the label. It may go all the way around.
And then
A
you have
good
to add the whole
wraparound label
tag.
It's like the Dr. Bronner's label where it just keeps going. There's just more details.
Yes.
the whole time.
All the things you can use pickles for, just like Dr. Bronner's. Like cleaning you can use pickles to clean your bathroom. You can use pickles to
Wash your hair. You can use.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pickles make a fantastic instant stain remover.
Yeah. And my thorn is that for some reason my shampoo is filled with pickle juice. I don't know how that happened. It wasn't me. I think somebody else has been in my shampoo bottle and filled it with pickle juice. That's a big thorn for me.
Probably
it's,
Uncle Ezra.
I was about to say as an Uncle Ezra prank, kind of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is Uncle Ezra. It is Ezra's Uncle Ezra brand shampoo. So maybe that's.
He's doing the Dr. Baby Dill Pickles, Uncle's Ezra's.
Wow.
Pickle.
I don't know.
must be what
I
it
think
is.
Ezra. I think you should write that down. I think we
This has got to be a
commercial
sketch.
parody right there.
Yeah, this has got to be like it could be a runner sketch where it's just the world's most difficult commercial audition, and then each of us are doing different characters trying to get through this audition.
I'm writing it down.
I want to play a pickle.
And I'm glad that you didn't bring enough pickles to share with the class.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make pickles. Has anybody ever done that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's something I want to try too.
I know
I've
people
watched-
who have. I don't think it's that complicated.
It's not. No, I've watched more than one video about it on YouTube, but I haven't done it yet because I need to buy like a jar and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
the jars
the
are
hard
pretty
part.
cheap, actually.
There actually legit was a jar shortage for most of 2020.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I have a bunch of
Oh,
jars.
everybody was probably canning for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Storing dry goods and stuff, like getting mason jars and storing a bunch of all the
Yeah.
the goods that Sprouts had and all that. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was the worst part of 2020.
For sure.
Hoarding, for
Sure,
sure.
yeah. I think most of the jars were in my sister's house. She made so much jarred stuff. It's like insane.
Is she gonna eat it all?
I hope so. Most
Well, it'll
a lot-
last for a super long time, actually.
some of it
It's
was
nice.
like alcohol and stuff. She made like tons of cool stuff.
that's where I siphoned all the gas when they had the gas crisis thing. I'd like put it all in individual mason jars. So now I've got like a whole shelf of
Mm.
mason jars of gasoline. If anyone
Smart.
needs any.
Nice.
It smells
Yeah.
really strong.
We have an abundance of homemade limoncello.
Ooh, really? Is that true?
Is that what? That's
Is
true.
that true?
We make the clear and the frosted because we know how to prepare the sugar and everything. So I'm just letting you know between Ezra's Grendelman, like I said, if between Ezra's careful planning of food and Bree's careful planning of fuel storage, you realize my wife's important thing when facing the end of the world is to not be sober.
Mhm.
That's how
Mhm.
you get through it.
See,
That's
I'm
wild.
with you, Greg. That's why I chose to not be sober for most of 2020.
Yeah.
You never knew when it was going to end. So
That's what's great about storing gasoline is you can also get
That's
you
true.
can
You
also
also
drink
get
it.
high off the gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is-
Anyway, I'll go next with my roses and thorns. I'm going to start with my thorn, which was that I went to make chicken salad for dinner tonight, and I realized that I had forgotten to buy an apple for it. But the rose is that it still tastes pretty good. So you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it as a win.
awesome.
Yeah.
You can't have chicken salad without apple.
Well, I did, and I do. So
Okay.
Chicken salad.
As they're saying, your experience is not valid. Like it's not authentic. Like
I'm denying your existence. Yeah.
yeah, I know. No, it's definitely better with the apple, and I definitely. Oh, Corey, I'm sorry, Corey. If I was still your neighbor, I would have run upstairs and knocked on your door and been like, "Hey, bud, do you have an apple?" and I bet you would have given me one if you did, because Corey Crooks is the best neighbor ever.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah,
Should've told me to give you an apple.
rose is that Corey's here.
That's a good rose.
Yeah.
Well,
Ryan,
I can't. I'm really racking my brain. I cannot think of a rose for this week, but I got a great thorn for you. I burnt the shit out of my arm. So this is scabbed over, but it was big. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, but it was big, and I had to just be at work all day for
How
like a
did
few
you-
days with just a big open wound.
How did you do that?
I just burnt it.
Like you
Well,
just like
like
we're
on
gonna
what?
try to cook your arm. Or?
Oh, on the oven. Like I was probably reaching in the oven. I don't exactly remember it, but I was reaching in the oven. I have scars like all down my arms because I worked in kitchens for years, and
Oh, thank God, that's why.
no, I know, no, but I have all these little burn marks. So this is just another one that's gonna eventually go in and just be a scar. But it was pretty gnarly. That's my thorn.
Dang. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
That is
Yeah.
gnarly. Well, before we get to Greg's, Grendelman says his rose this week was a nice first date last night. That's exciting.
Oh,
That is exciting. Good
Yeah,
for
man.
that.
That's
Congrats.
great. Thorn having to fire 2 of the tutors I managed. That's
Wow. Were they just being bad royalty? The tutors?
yeah. Were they? Did you spell it wrong? Was it supposed to be 2 doors with a D?
And
Is it
Angela
because-
and Catherine Howard, you fired them.
Well, we'll find out the answer eventually. Grendelman says lol. Greg, what about you? And hey, Corey, Florida Man Gamer, if you want to chime in with your roses and thorns, we'll talk about them. Law school tutors. Grendelman says.
My thorn is this week was at my favorite bud tender at my favorite cannabis store is leaving. This was his last week. I'm happy for him though because he's doing what he went to school for as a master's degree in ecological engineering.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Like this guy's gonna make the world a better place.
Like this guy's gonna
Nice.
he's gonna solve climate change.
That's great.
Right, that's what he's actually working for.
Okay, I think that's a
Master's
little bit.
degree.
I mean, I think that's you can forgive him for not
yeah,
saying
absolutely.
it anymore.
Absolutely.
What if it turns out that the solution to climate change is bong rips, huge bong rips?
Whoa.
I think it would lessen traffic because people wouldn't feel motivated to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, maybe then that is the solution. Then if
Yeah.
everybody just get high and stop
Right.
going places.
The new slogan should be "Work at home, toke at home."
Mm.
That's the
I think
solution for the
Food
future.
just solves climate change.
Grendelman wants to know all our favorite weed stores.
Oh, it's California Cannabis. They have 3 stores. All of them are like greatly stocked. They have their own strains that they grow. They also have a lot of other strains. All the people I've ever worked with are very knowledgeable about what they sell. And we switched to that one primarily because it is a Black-owned business. And
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
where our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
Sincere and good
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the refinery in Van Nuys and Sweet Flower in Studio City. Mostly Sweet Flower because they deliver,
Sweet Flower's a good store.
and they usually have a pretty good selection.
Hmm.
I go to Green Earth Collective in Highland Park because they just texted me enough that I was like, fine. I signed up for one of their like deals on 420, and like they just after 10 text messages, I was like, yeah, I'll go in, and now I just go there.
Wow.
But they're good. I mean, they have good selection. They're very friendly staff, and it's going to be in the neighborhood that I'm living in, so even better.
Nice.
I go to this guy under the Gower Street overpass. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've been there.
I've walked there before. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do-
And
it's legal now, right, Ryan?
oh, was that
It's legal now.
support
Yeah,
small
man.
businesses?
Yeah, support small businesses.
Support
I
small
I just
businesses.
picked my
Well,
album. I just pick my own right from the cracks in the sidewalk. That's what I do.
Oh, cool.
Mhm. Greg, what was your
Sometimes
rose?
it's fast.
So my rose is, I feel it's weird, like just like a rose, it might be a thorn to other people.
Uh-oh.
But the last thing that Eric did for me was set me up with some fantastic weed that just makes me think of puns like all the time.
Oh no.
So that is where my brain is. No surprise to you guys, but it's like, yeah, hey.
That's great. We also have Roses and Thorns from Florida Man Gamer in the chat. Florida Man Gamer says that Thorn Fast and the Furious 9 was a bad movie. That's too bad.
Yeah.
And Rose, I loved it. Right.
Right?
Yes.
It's good to be able to like acknowledge that it's a bad movie and still be like, you know
Yeah.
what? But I loved it. And
I think they're at the
And
point now where they like even acknowledge it in the movies. Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's very true. It's because they're family.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
It's all about
yeah.
family at the end of the day.
It's all about the family. That's
All
my
about-
impression of the woman in the movie.
Oh, nice. I thought it was the Godfather. It was in Fast 8, I think.
It's all about the family.
It's all about the family. I don't drive cars on
You
the
come
day
into
of
my
my
house.
daughter's wedding.
You come into my house on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask me to be fast and furious.
Never.
Oh, fun.
They're getting-
Does anybody have
kind of-
Spencer for us today? Oh, sorry, Greg. What'd you say?
I was gonna say they're getting a little old to be fast and furious too. It should be like the slow and the creaky.
The slow and the curmudgeonly.
Slow and the curmudgeonly. And they're just in golf carts.
Oh, before we move on, we've got another Rose and Thorn. This one from Corey Crooks. Rose was successfully making a stuffed crust pizza. Ooh.
Awesome.
I bet
not
I'm
easy.
saying Corey Crooks is a fantastic, fantastic cook.
If by making you mean ordering one from Pizza Hut, then I've never done that. Thorn was disappointing build-up on America's Got Talent auditions. Oh, I don't know what to say about that other than America
That's
does got talent.
Disappointed.
Eric, yeah. Look at all the look at all the talent that's on this StreamYard right now.
And we are all Americans. You could check our birth certificates. We are all Americans.
Show you my birth certificate.
Anyway,
I'm from Canada.
I'll tell you this: making stuffed crust pizza is not easy. I've done it a few times, and really, the tragedy of it is it needs to be shitty cheese.
Really?
Because it melts and real cheese melts and coagulates too much,
Yeah.
and then you just sort of have it burns down and stuff. So it needs to be that spongy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's the same
Like
with
string
mac and
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the best mac and cheese that I make has fucking not real cheese Velveeta in it, because it's all creamy. Because again, like it doesn't coagulate.
Yeah, you got to do the powdered
the
shit.
best mac and cheese
Yeah.
I ever made. This is a true
Powdered.
story. Everything I've said so far has been true in my real opinion, but this one's particularly true. In college, I would just make I'd make elbow noodles and then pour a whole Mexican style cheese blend into the bucket and just stir. And honestly, real good.
I
What
bet
do you
it
mean Mexican style cheese blend? Like just like a 3 cheese like
Like
Mexican style
Sargento 3 cheese Mexican style blend.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
what is it, Monterey and
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got some
yeah.
pepper jack in it, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This has
good.
been Fever Cooking Hour, but now it's time for the writer's room.
Yay!
I want
Yeah.
to talk about mac and cheese.
Everybody,
wanna start
everybody, give us your best mac and cheese recipes in the chat.
Yeah, I won't.
Go ahead,
force-
hit us in the
That's
chat.
what I want to know. That's
I
what
won't
I'm
force
here
the show
for.
along. I won't.
No,
try
we
and-
should read things, right?
We
Yeah,
should read
we
these.
have one they want.
My manifesto.
I have one. I can go first. It's already ready. And then
Toss it up.
okay. Ryan, would you read stage directions for this?
Yes.
And Bree, would you read Christy?
Sure.
And Kristen, would you read Iseltan?
Sure.
Okay. Can you see it? Is
Mhm.
it like, big enough?
Pretty well. It could be bigger.
Bigger.
That's what she said.
Yay! I didn't have to say it. Thanks, Bree.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Ready when you are.
Now it's cut off,
Can
right?
you move
Yeah,
it?
now it's cut off. Now it's cut off.
I'm gonna move
Yeah.
it back over. They're just for the stage direction.
Okay, 2 women on Zoom.
Great.
I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Interesting good or interesting trouble?
I think good. It depends.
On.
Can he live up to the expectations he set?
Oh, I've been there. My first few dates with Roman were all sparks and fireworks, and by the 6th, it was just a brush fire. But we're still burning.
I love that you're happy with that. I don't know. I think I'm still a 2010 Katy Perry, not a 2020.
What?
I'm all about fireworks. I'll settle and smile later.
Okay. What about Rachel?
What about Rachel?
You said she was your end game.
She was, but I guess she wasn't.
Sorry, I know it's a sore spot.
Well, she took something from me I didn't know I had. Piece that I'll never get back. I'll never be who I was with her again, you know?
Yeah, but why would you want to? Who you are now is a better person for having lived through that.
Lived through that. You talk about her like she was a hurricane.
She was. You didn't see yourself through my eyes then. You didn't see what she did to you. You weren't the girl I knew or the woman I know. You were a tormented vortex pulling people into your life and throwing them out without a second thought. She was your crack cocaine. You never called me because you were too busy getting high to think about anyone but her.
I know. I'm sorry about that. I did miss you. You're right. But I was alive with her. Every moment with her, I was chained to her rhythm. That's a Katy Perry song. And I never wanted to break free. But I guess she did.
I know she hurt you, and you know I hate that. But her leaving let you finally blossom, finally be the woman you are and not the ball of angst at the center of her tornado. You are better for it.
I know that, but you're a good friend, but you find calm love right away and it suited you. I don't have that luxury. I need champagne problems, Katy Perry song, and Harley's in Hawaii.
No, that must also be a Katy Perry song.
It is. But also literally, Rachel rented this 2-seater in Maui and clutching onto her while she weaved through traffic at the North Shore was the most alive I've ever felt.
She certainly was wild. You think this new guy can keep up?
We'll see. Did I tell you he's Orlando Bloom? Katy Perry!
Wow.
Hey, so what? What is that?
Huh? Oh, this
Are
is
those Katy Perry?
yeah. Those are. It's definitely something that was written to be a sketch and was read in a sketch show and is definitely a sketch.
Cool.
Yeah, it felt very like sketch-like. Like it felt very, the referential, just like one of those sketches you just have to be like, a good Katy Perry sketch shows kind of sketch.
Yeah, and it's nice to read or hear a sketch that has so much implied physical movement and the joy that brings and the life that brings to lines.
Mm-hmm.
Just
A
implied,
lot of physical comedy for sure. And
there are a lot of people who would have bothered using stage direction. I'm glad that you didn't do that, Ezra.
Well, I was gonna give myself a note, and that is that I did have too much stage direction, I thought, but
Yeah.
And thank you for casting me as stage direction.
yeah, thank you for doing it. I appreciate you. You did it perfect.
But now we have to cut your part, Ryan. Sorry, because there is a little bit too much of it.
Yeah, I think that would make it a very avant-garde style.
Yeah.
But it'll make it better for our team to just cut stage direction.
That's what I'm known for, is being cast in roles that are cut because I am them.
Yep.
Did you play a lot of hair?
What?
Hair.
Oh,
Always
but
gets
you
cut.
got cut.
Man, we gotta get Greg to stop smoking this weed.
Oh, man.
Yeah. This week's not good for us.
Bartender doesn't work very
I apologize. Just a second, guys.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh, Westworld
Wow.
Live wants to know if they were farting the whole time. Is that what was were we supposed to be
Oh,
farting
that
the
was
whole
the
time?
text I was playing.
I'm glad
I
you
was
got that
silent
because
farting.
Good.
Yeah, I
good,
was
good,
starting
good.
the whole time
Yeah.
I did it.
I wanted to
Yeah.
put a clue that was happening in the beginning of the sketch, but I didn't want anyone to know for sure if they were farting because I just wanted it to be like up in the air, like, is this farts? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'm
good,
glad-
good eye, Wizworld Live.
Yeah, Roseworld Live. I'm glad you picked up on that. Now, what I want to talk about real quick is the Katy Perry references, and how I love it and I want more.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of songs that that you didn't remember. I mean, there's Teenage Dream, there's
Yeah.
Hot and Cold, there's I Kissed a Girl,
Yeah.
California Girls.
Oh, keep going.
I think there's Wide Awake.
Don't stop now. Keep going.
There's
Nobody help.
E.T. The Extraterrestrial. There's Dark Horse. There's Roar.
Yeah.
That might be the limit of my knowledge.
I Kissed a Girl.
That's pretty good. I said I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah. No, that's the one that's really missing in the sketch because, it's a sketch. It's not a scene.
It's a sketch.
It's for sure a sketch. That's the one because it is about somebody who is like used to be in love with a woman, now is in love with a man. I Kissed a Girl would have been perfect, but I forgot to use it.
I Wake Up in Vegas.
I think if we got Katy Perry to be in the sketch, I think that would like also help heighten it. Do you think we can get her?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it would be great if instead of the last moment being, did I tell you he's Orlando Bloom? If Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom were there and instead Christy's just like, hey, that's him. And then we go, it's Katy Perry.
And then black out.
I'll call her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cashing that chip.
It's kind of crazy that you've had her like in your contacts this whole time and like haven't really put her in any of our shows before. Like, I mean,
yeah.
She has like a good sense of humor. I think she'd be down.
Yeah, when I got her number, she
Yeah.
specifically said it was booty calls only. So this would be a violation.
God,
so this has to be a 3 a.m. show, basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ezra's life.
Like, I have no problem. Katy Perry's hot. Like,
we can do a group booty call.
You need to get women to start respecting you for your mind, Ezra.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Yeah, you see how stupid that sounds, ladies?
Because maybe you're a firework.
Oh boy. Stop smoking that weed, Greg. Anybody else have a sketch?
Yes, I have one.
Grendel Man,
call
Bob.
Oh, that's cool.
Grendel Man, call him.
That's really cool.
Is he alive still?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. Have you guys ever seen like his old phone bits?
No.
Where he's like just doing a one-sided conversation, totally worth the watch. He actually got into like a couple of movies just because of those kind of bits he can do.
Cool.
In like black and white days. But yeah.
Those black and white days.
But it is already part of his career. Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Look at that. It's a fantastic way to do a monologue.
Cool.
I have a sketch, but I'm having trouble sharing my screen for some reason. Ezra, can you possibly? It's in the drive.
It's in the drive. Yeah, I'll get it.
Should have got Adele.
Should have got Adele.
Should have got Adele instead of Katy Perry. That's a great idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got to keep vamping. It's gonna be a little.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess Grendelson's wife did ex-wife did some clothing alterations for Bob Newhart, which I think is pretty cool.
I read that real quick, and I thought it was a clothing altercations.
Look at all this jacket on jacket crime.
I fight my clothes every day. That's like, mainly why I don't go outside, because I'm like, not gonna fucking have to fight my wardrobe again.
I'm tired of trying to put a chokehold on this tank top.
Yeah, I mean, it's just clothes are a lot. That's one thing.
I went to a clothing store. Is that what we call them? Clothing stores. I went to a clothing store the other day, and a retailer. I walked. I got really high, and then I walked out of my apartment. I was like, I'm gonna go try and get some clothes. Anyway, I'm in this clothing store and I'm high as hell, and I see this shirt that's like a duck hunt shirt. It's just like the cartridge like art on a shirt, and I saw it. I was like, and it was like $20 or something. I was like, this is great. I love Duck Hunt. I'm getting that. And then I went home and I'm like, this isn't my style whatsoever. I wouldn't wear this. Like, I just would not wear this. I don't wear like graphic tees. I mean, I realize this is a graphic, but
Well, it's
Barely.
Yeah, I would call it.
Do you still have it, or did you return it?
That's hilarious.
no, it was from a consignment shop, so it's no
okay.
returns.
Well, definitely gonna have to change your style then, and just be.
Yeah,
A
you just
now.
have to rebuild your whole wardrobe around that shirt
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be Duck Hunt Ryan now. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's a
see
good
where it goes.
topic.
Oh, that is a good question. When high.
On high.
I've made like poor decisions at like restaurants or
Yeah, I was just saying
counter service places. Like
mostly food based.
Yeah,
I remember I went to a McDonald's. I was hammered drunk, and it was right when they came out with the snack wraps. And I walked into McDonald's and I just saw the sign with the snack wraps. And I just walked in. I was like, 5 snack wraps, and I got those. I was like, oh, like there's so many options.
I can't. I mean, there was a time when I like bought like 3 different pints of Ben and Jerry's because I couldn't make up my mind in the store, and I thought people were beginning to suspect I was high.
I think
So I brought them home, and my roommate immediately went, "You're high, aren't you?"
That is the thing about being high is everyone does know,
Yeah.
and they're gonna call your mom.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
don't know your mom only when you're high though. They don't know your mom when you're not high.
Exactly.
I bought like a bunch of groceries. Like I'll like go into a grocery store when I'm high. Like I usually go in for like, one thing, and I'm like avoiding eye contact with everyone. And then I end up like basically not like refusing to get a basket or a cart, and I just like am struggling to hold everything that I end up getting along the way. So I've done that several times high, where it's just like people are seeing me like drop things in the ails and like and then drop something else, and just like
I do that even when I'm not high. I'm like I'm like trying to pick up stuff, and
yeah. I
Do
feel
you
like
guys know the song "Too High for the Grocery Store"?
no.
I gotta find it. I'll find it real quick.
Um,
What do you guys
are you okay to? I'm trying to sort out why I can't
I'm
share my
trying to.
screen.
Yeah, I don't know. We're having some tech problems.
You want to just
Where
put
in
it
the drive-
in?
What?
Oh, in today's folder. I got it. Okay, I got it. Drive to
It
work.
is
I
in
got
the
to
drive
work.
if everybody just wants to pull it up, or I could
I
drop
got Drive
it
to
in Slack real quick.
I got drive to work. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just took a while.
We should show it to the viewers.
Yes, but if there was an issue with screen sharing.
Are we still working on the screen sharing?
Nope. It's just things are moving slow because Drive and Streamer don't seem compatible. Which one is it?
Captain Mansplainer, please.
Yes.
Mansplainer.
I thought of other things that I bought high, and it's anything that's on an Instagram ad.
Oh, that's kind of horrible.
I know, it's awful. I bought like so many exercise routines when I'm high and I'm not wanting to exercise right then, and I just buy like any like aerobic program that's like, you can do it, and I'm like, I can do it. And it just
I bought the TikTok leggings.
TikTok leggings?
What are the TikTok leggings?
I know what you're
I
talking about.
don't know what the TikTok leggings are.
Like, they're these leggings that are like supposed to make your ass look great, and it's an ad that's constantly on TikTok, or was it for a while?
Yeah.
All
it was just a joke. I don't
look
have
great
TikTok
if
leggings.
you have a great ass.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
it's
the
all
only
like.
part of that I heard.
Anyway, let's do the sketch. My first question before you even cast it is, can I be in it?
It's a good question.
You're asking if you could be in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be in it because I have like 4 characters and 4 actors. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
everybody's-
great. Okay, great.
Do you have a part that you want to play?
The first one I saw was Sally, but I'll do whatever you want.
Okay. I was actually going to have you read stage directions
Oh, okay, that's fine.
with that, if that works. Okay, great. Bree, can you be Sally?
Sure.
Ryan, can you be Amy?
Mm-hmm.
I'll read for Laura. And Greg, can you read Captain Mansplainer?
Yes, absolutely.
And I will sing the theme song.
Is the character Amy modeled after Amy Liebersteinberg? What's her name? Lieberstein?
We've been on a team with
You've been on a team with her for a year and a half, and you don't know her last name. She's gonna be mad at you. This is gonna start the next feud. This is
Lieberberg.
It's Lieberberg. We all know it's Lieberberg.
Amy, no, it's a hyphenate. It's Amy Jew Lieberberg.
Amy Julie Lieberberg. Yeah. That's
It's funny you should ask that. No, it's actually not. It is, however, modeled after actor Amy Adams. So do that what you will.
Molly's Game.
Got it. I'm gonna Google her real quick and let's fly in.
Molly's
let's
Game.
do it.
Okay. Exterior San Gabriel Mountains. Hiking trail day. Sally stands at the top of a steep, rocky section of the trail. Amy and the guide, aka Laura, stand right below.
I don't know about this.
Come on, Sally, you can do it.
Okay.
Sally takes a step and tumbles ass over ankles down the hill. Sally pops up, dusty but not even scratched.
I'm okay.
A bobcat attacks Sally. The women scream. Laura wrestles as the bobcat away from Sally and punts it into the woods. Ka-chunk.
I'm okay. It's just a scratch.
Sally turns to reveal that her ear has been ripped off and her neck is covered in bloods.
Oh, what do we do?
Stay calm. I'm trained in first.
Laura is interrupted by the sound of flapping fabric. Flip, 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 flip.
Have no fear.
Captain Mansplainer in a neon orange spandex suit with a purple cape lands in front of the women.
Captain Mansplainer is here.
Cue theme music.
When you're in a bind and don't know what to do, it's Captain Mansplainer to the rescue. He'll give you advice. He'll lend you a hand. You wouldn't have this problem if you were a man. Have no fear, little lady. Don't be blue. Captain Mansplainer will explain it to you.
This theme song brought to you by the inventor of jazz, Ryan Gosling.
Who are you?
Do I need to play the theme song again?
Never mind. I need to stop the bleeding. Sit down.
Sally sits.
Well, actually, she needs to stand so the blood drains away from her wound.
Captain Mansplainer pulls Sally to her feet.
No, she needs to sit still.
Laura pulls Sally back down. Captain Mansplainer pulls Sally back to her feet.
No, tilt your head so the blood collects on the other side.
Laura pulls Sally back down.
Stop. I am trained in first aid.
Captain Mansplainer pulls Sally back to her feet.
Oh, actually, I read a WebMD article about amputated phalanges once, so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm...
Sally faceplants onto the ground. Amy screams and bursts into tears.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Captain Mansplainer holds up a shield that shoots lasers at Laura and Amy.
What the hell is that?
It's my hysterical heartbeat shield, the world's strongest safeguard against shrieking shrews, trusted for over 50 years, from Asshole Armor.
Laura tosses the shield into the woods. Ka-chunk.
Hey, that's made from pure American misogynism. It's a rare metal mine from the basements of dudes who spent 8 hours a day posting on the incel subreddit.
Shut up. Amy, hold her head so I can clean the wound.
But actually, it's best to clean the lacerations with urine.
He unbuckles his belt. Ka-chunk.
That's jellyfish stings, you moron, and it doesn't even work.
Then why is Donald Trump always calling me saying he got stung by a jellyfish?
Why is that giant carrot talking?
Shh, save your strength. You're going to make it, baby. Is she going to make it?
Don't worry, sweetie. She won't die on my watch.
Captain Mansplainer pushes Laura aside and starts incorrectly performing CPR on Sally. Ka-chunk.
Come on, damn it! Live! Live!
He picks up Sally's elbow and listens to it.
Damn it, Sally, stay with me.
Get out of the way. I need to wrap her head.
Captain Mansplainer tears off his cape. Blood spurts out of Sally's ear as he wraps the cape around her head.
First, you have to wrap this here. And you took that there. Ugh, squishy. And fold it over. It's in my mouth. Ugh, salty. And then just twist it and ta-da!
Captain Mansplainer sits Sally up, revealing the cape covering her face haphazardly with the wound still exposed.
What the hell?
All right, I think my work here is done. No need to thank me. Ladies, unless you want to.
He looks at Laura and Amy, who stare at him in disgust.
Yeah, well, no takers? Bunch of lesbos.
Captain Mansplainer flies away.
Goodbye, flying Cheeto.
Sally passes out again. Cue theme music.
You're in a mess and you're feeling helpless. It's called Captain Mansplainer. He always knows best.
I really
Wow.
like that Captain Mansplainer.
He's great, isn't it?
I liked how he helped those women.
Yeah.
He really did help them.
It's,
It really seemed
it's
like
all
he
about.
made a difference, And whether that's good or bad, at least he made a difference.
Seemed like he kind of didn't know what he was talking about, but I think that was kind of the point. But yeah, I loved it. I thought Captain Mansplainer, I could see, having a very superhero look, being real, have a cape, big, chest kind of prosthetic thing, just boost up real, I'm a man look.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It would fit. It would
A
fit in
muscle
the.
suit.
Muscle suit, that's what it's called.
A
Mhm.
male corset.
Mhm.
And it would fit into the Fever literary universe because we have those other superheroes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
Let's know Citrus Chicken Lemon Boy.
Yeah.
And
And we could do a crossover then. Or did we just invent our own Avengers?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Avengers. The
The
Feververse.
Avengers.
The Feververse.
Avengers!
Stick around
Oh,
for
man.
our 15-year plan. That's just
Oh,
phase
yeah.
1, folks.
Phase
Wait
one.
till we get to Fever the Ant-Man.
Whoa.
Turns out he's a guy who also happens to be somebody's aunt.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's get that. Let's get that Hemsworth that nobody really knows. We'll get him to be.
Oh, Luther or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Hemsworth. What kind of money do we have? Low tier Hemsworth. That's what kind of money we have.
He's Hemsworth a lot to us.
Yes.
Oh.
Bree, you
Boy,
gotta
the
stop
Joneses
smoking
are on
Greg's
a
weed.
roll tonight.
You gotta
I
stop
should get off
smoking
of it.
Greg's
It's kind of
weed.
squishy.
Yeah, sorry, Greg. I don't want any more of that weed. It's making me think differently.
I have a sketch.
Oh, great. Is it in the drive already?
No, can I share screen?
Please do.
Please to do, sir.
While that's happening, let's just check in with Ybot real quick. Oh, no, Stab Comedy's here. Hello, Stab Comedy.
Hi, Step Comedy.
Oh, I found that song, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Should we listen to it? Well, let's listen to it later.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. Let's listen to it later.
Oh, nice. We can listen to it now.
Yeah,
Let's read Ryan's sketch. Let's read Ryan's
Okay,
sketch.
yeah, okay.
I
yeah.
also have a sketch after this too. So
Okay, then let's definitely
Yeah.
sketch.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Take priority. Not because Greg knows how
That's
Spotify
why,
works.
that's why we're here.
All right, we'll
Right.
fly through this. All right, everyone sees properly.
Yep.
Yep.
I see properly. Yeah.
Okay,
My eyes are-
let's go. Greg, how about you be the mayor?
Absolutely.
Bree, you be the intern.
Of course.
How about Kristen? You be the governor.
All right, lady in charge. I like it.
Ezra, how about greeter, little kid, and Falcor?
Falcor!
So you're 3 people.
And they all sound different?
Yes, and Kristen, you be mommy.
Okay.
All right, I'll do stage directions. All right, ready?
Great.
Okay.
Interior mayor's office. The mayor sits at their desk talking to a fish in a bowl.
You're my bright shining star. Did you know that? Did you know that? You're my most special bright shining star. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I don't care what they say about you. I don't think you hurt those kids.
Uh-oh.
Intern runs in.
I fucked Tom. Oh my god, I fucked him so bad. You're gonna be so mad at me.
The mayor slaps the intern in the face.
Okay, calm down. I'm an expert at being calm in these situations. Stop fucking looking at me.
The mayor slaps the intern in the face again.
Oh jeez, I'm just going to come clean with it. And if you get mad, just remember that everyone makes mistakes and everyone deserves a second chance. And also, you look very attractive today.
Oh, what specifically is attractive about me?
Uh-oh.
I've just been thinking, you know, how they say that sometimes your perfect person is the one that's been there the whole time, and that sometimes it's your direct supervisor, and that's fine too.
No.
Oh my God, I'm literally always saying that.
That's so crazy. I'm literally not even joking. I say that to myself like every 5 minutes. Hey, Mayor, I need to come clean and tell you what happened.
God.
I lost all the money.
The mayor leads up.
Oh, fuck!
Suddenly, the governor busts in.
If I don't have 200 milliliters of warm apple cider on my desk in 0800 hours, I'm going to meet, date, and marry both of your mothers at the same time. And if you think I'm not serious, just fucking try me. Just fucking try me.
I lost all the money.
The mayor pisses their pants, and everyone stands there watching until it's all the way done.
We have to be smart about this. Let me think. If we went into a Walmart right now, how much stuff do you think we could steal?
I'll answer your question with the question.
Intern puts on sunglasses and holds up a pair of car keys.
You ever driven one of these?
The three are racing down the highway in pod racers from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Well, I've heard of pod racing, but this is ridiculous.
You said it.
What did he say?
He said he's heard of pod racing, but this is ridiculous.
Oh.
They have arrived at Walmart. They're approached by the greeter, a scary old person.
Come to peruse our wares, have you? I won't stop you, but be aware, not everything is as it seems.
The intern, mayor, and governor all huddle close to each other. Lightning strikes.
Ah!
Ah!
Two for flinching, dickhead.
The greeter kicks the intern in the shin really hard.
Ow! What the hell?
Was that too much?
Suddenly, a tornado alarm goes off and the place gets super windy.
No, not today. I thought we had more time.
A tornado rips off the roof of the Walmart and the governor flies up into the sky and the tornado rips them to pieces. Everyone watches this and blood rains down on them.
Whoa! Look, Mommy, I'm catching snowflakes.
Mommy said no speaking to her in the mornings.
We have to get out of here, greeter. Do you know a way out?
Oh, I don't know the friggin' roof, idiot.
Suddenly, that huge flying dog thing from the Never-Ending Story walks in, but on two legs like a person.
Looks like I can be of service here. Falcor!
Awesome!
Awesome!
Cue generic rock music. Everyone is on Falcor's back, soaring through the sky.
Hey, Mayor. I'm sorry I lost all the money.
Hey, it's all right. It's just money. Money's got no real value in this crazy world. The only thing of value is what you've got right in here.
Mayor points to the intern's heart.
Your bones. Precious, precious bones. All locked up in our bodies. How do I find the key to unlock these beautiful bones? Pure ivory, soaking for a lifetime in your exquisite liquids dripping down my body.
The mayor hasn't noticed that they've landed and everyone has gone home except the Falcor.
Oh, shoot. I must have spaced out there for a minute.
Hey, so I'm down for all the stuff you've been talking about. Falcor!
Falcor!
Wow. I just have one note, and
Changed my life.
I just have one note, and that's at the end when he's talking about the bones. Why didn't you reference the movie The Lovely Bones?
The what?
The Lovely Bones?
Bones.
The movie Lovely Bones.
I'm not familiar.
And it was originally a book.
What's a book?
My note, I have a note that you need to throw Atreyu in there if you have Falcor, just because, like, also iconic, never-ending story character. I think you at least need somebody to shout that, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe he gets bumped off of Falcor.
Yeah, yeah. It could be an extra
Definitely.
even, honestly. Just like one of those like Easter egg kind of things where it's just like, hey, isn't that that guy who's like 40 years older than he was when that movie came out?
Because that's really what Fever is all about, Easter eggs in our sketches. We've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and look at every single one. You might have to look at like 5-6 times views. Share them with all your friends. You'll
Yeah,
find
we reward the loyal viewers, you know. With
I know I said I only had one note, but I do have one more, and that's I think the P might be hard to stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna really have to have whoever's playing the mayor P.
Well, I assumed this actually, Ryan. Now maybe you can clarify. I assumed it was a video sketch, and you know, we'd be using our slush fund for special effects to do all of this.
It's like that, except it should all take place on the PAX stage, all practical effects,
Oh, okay, all right, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
practical effects.
and no changes.
The method acting for the P though right now, like, I mean, do we want somebody to actually pee? I mean, this is going to be like a 10-minute sketch. We have to realize that at least 10 minutes, maybe half an hour, honestly.
I mean, I
I'm
think
not
we
sup-
should make it stretch to at least a half an hour.
I think it's going to be a half-hour sketch
I
to be
think it
good.
just because our first show back on the PAX stage is just this sketch.
I
What if
agree.
it's like we spend the whole time just like doing the tornado?
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh, I could see some really cool like movement stuff for the tornado.
Mm.
I can choreograph that for us.
Could we get some of those, like maybe like, I know there's a lot of them out there, those tornado chasers. Do you think maybe they could wrangle a tornado and bring us in a live one we could use for a while?
That is a great idea. I will call Katy Perry and ask.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I bet she's connected.
I bet she'll come in like a wrecking ball. All right, Bree.
Ah,
Cyrus.
and I even know that.
No, she
That's
doesn't.
the same. It's the same person. I think.
Same person.
Oh
Okay.
no, no,
It's
you're
not.
thinking, you're thinking of,
Right.
you're thinking of Hannah Montana, who's the same person as Miley Cyrus. Katy Perry's
Yes.
just-
Yes,
Oh.
Katy Perry is John Benet Ramsey because John
Oh.
Benet Ramsey wasn't actually murdered and grew up to be Katy Perry.
I thought
Okay.
Katy Perry was Zoe Deschanel. I honestly thought they were the same person.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I can see
Mm.
that.
No,
yeah, Katy Perry is the news girl.
I saw Grendelson's idea, but I'm wondering, do we just stop at 2-liter size bottles or do we go bigger?
I think we need to go bigger. I think we need to get some like
Yeah.
15-gallon tanks on the back
Right?
page.
I hate to cut off the notes for
Yeah,
Ryan's.
we only have 5.
Yeah, we
yeah,
have
we
to
should
read
read these real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Which is yours? Which is yours?
Mine is Smart Robot from the Future.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah.
Are you sharing it or should I try to?
I've got it.
What the fuck?
Okay, I know it's not the most creative title, but I'm working on it, Ryan.
No, my
You
camera
don't have to
keeps
see what
switching.
the fuck.
Yeah, it does.
I personally like the title. I wouldn't change it at all.
Thank you.
Me
I think
neither,
it's
and
like
I
one of
love
those-
that you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying it's kind of like one of those like cool A24 titles. That's like what I was going for, you know.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
I love the honesty with what it's based on. You know.
yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
thank you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna have. I guess Greg's not on camera. I'm gonna have.
You want me to scroll through it, or do you I feel like
Yeah,
there
I'm
might
gonna
be a little of sorts if I scroll through it?
Yeah, let me look at the. Let me pull it up real quick.
Okay.
All right. So I need Ezra. Can you read stage?
Yes, please.
Okay. Kristen, can you be Sarah?
Sure.
And then Greg, can you be Terminator?
Sure.
Kristen, can you also be Woman?
Sure.
Ryan, can you be Wrong Sarah Connor?
Mm-hmm.
And also, can you be TV Anchor Woman?
Yes.
Kristen, can you be Waitress?
Sure.
I'll be Nancy.
We are
Um,
never getting through this in time.
uh,
Let's speed read, y'all, because I want
Okay.
to get. Sorry, Bree, but we have to.
okay, Greg, can you also be Sergeant?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, no, don't be Sergeant. I'll be Sergeant.
Okay.
You're too close to Terminator.
All right.
Can you be
Everybody
Leader, Ryan?
Oh,
Can I
sorry.
be who?
Leader,
Yeah.
and also Second Punk.
Oh fuck. Okay. I forgot all that I'm doing. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's just
Okay,
make it
let's
happen.
do it.
Okay.
Let's
Interior
read it.
schoolyard night. Slow pan as the sound of a stray electrical crackling subsides. Frame arrested as a figure of a naked man kneeling, forced away in the previously empty yard. He stands slowly, but the man is in his late 30s, tall and powerfully built, moving with graceful precision. Cut to close up man. His facial features reiterate the power of his body and are dominated by the eyes, which are intense, blue and depthless. His hair is military short. This man is the Terminator. He glances down, taking calm inventory of himself, and notices that a fine white ash covers his skin. He brushes at it uncoordinatedly as he walks through scanning his surroundings. Cut to exterior city street morning. The night's rain has given way to a typical LA morning of diffuse sunlight. Moving with a girl on a moped, she zips through the traffic. Sarah Connor is 19, small and delicate featured, pretty in a flawed, accessible way. She's accessible. She doesn't stop the party when she walks in, but you'd like to get to know her. Her vulnerable quality makes her a strength even she doesn't know exists. Sarah maneuvers nimbly, apparently in a hurry. Exterior, Big Bob's restaurant day. Sarah buzzes into the parking lot of Big Bob's family restaurant and chains the moped into the icon of Big Bob himself. The fiberglass cherub holds up his mammoth hamburger in a perpetual homage to whatever deity watches out for fat kids. Sarah removes a stack of college textbooks from the luggage carrier and turns to go into the restaurant.
Watch this for me, Big Buns.
Exterior suburban street day. Angie Engel on the standard issue LA suburban street with kids racing Big Wheel Big G. Pan glide with the Terminator preceding him as he steps out of the car, pauses by the mailbox to check the name, strides towards the house. A young boy playing in the driveway watches him pass. The boy's dog, a small terrier, growls low and mean, crouching back from the Terminator. He rings the doorbell and waits, motionless. The door opens a few inches, held by a security chain, revealing a frail middle-aged woman in apron and rubber cleaning gloves.
Sarah Connor?
No. Cheers. Who shall I say is?
Terminator breaks the chain and pushes past her as if she didn't exist. Cut to interior house foyer. Panda glide on Terminator, preceding his as he crosses the foyer and mounts the stairs. The woman starts after him.
What do you think you're?
My God, she gasps and stops in his tracks as Terminator smoothly pulls the 45 from under his jacket and snaps the cocking slide.
Oh my God, Sarah.
Cut to interior bedroom. Installed in for an afternoon of soaps is the wrong Sarah Connor. Electrode pads exercise her doughy thighs as the 35-year-old divorcee watches General Hospital. She calls out distractedly.
Dave, what is it, Mom?
She jumps as the door bangs open and stares in dumb amazement as a good-looking, intense-eyed man in strange clothes raises a pistol and aims it at her face. It all seems less surreal than General Hospital in that half second before he fires. Cut to interior Big Bob's break room. Nancy glides Sarah to the small back white portable table. And two other girls smoking cigarettes with their shoes off and nylon feet on the table are already watching. One glass is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, this is weird.
They huddle around the set, intent on a newscast in progress.
And a police spokesman at the scene refused to speculate on a motive for the execution-style slaying of the Encino housewife. He did, however, say that an accurate description of the suspect has been compiled for several witnesses. Once again, Sarah Connor, 35, mother of two, brutally shot to death in her home this afternoon.
As the news grinds on, Sarah gazes on the screen. She knows shoulder laughing.
You're dead, honey.
Interior police department 40 at night. The suburban can be seen through the glass partition next to the bulletproof glasses, including a night desk sergeant counter. The sergeant hits the button, and there is a loud bull crack. The security door opens. Terminator approaches the desk sergeant, who barely glances up when he speaks. I was told. Oh, sorry. What?
You can't see here. She's making a statement. Look, it's going to be a while.
You want to wait. There's a bench. Terminator steps back, scanning the booth, the electric door, the rooms beyond.
I'll be back.
He turns and walks out through the front doors. Cut to exterior playground night. A beer bottle smashes to the ground. Pull back to include the competitors, youth gang members, and lounging on the side jungle gym desert playground. The sport nondescript punk regalia, torn t-shirts, fatigue pants, boots, jackets. The leader notices something and sits up.
Hey, what's wrong with this picture? Nice night for a walk, huh?
Terminator stops right in front. They surround him. Also, I hear him line go to me. The punks exchange glances exchanged.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Without warning, Terminator hammer punches him in the temple with blinding speed. He drops to the ground and still heap, eyes open, twitching.
Fuck you, asshole.
He turns to scan. Cut to interior manufacturing area night. Kyle slides his bolt in the middle of the fire door. Behind them are acres of machinery and darkness. Silence. Crash. The Terminator hits the door from the far side. Behind a squeal. The Terminator scans the darkness. The cyborg steps forward, scanning without the interior. It lunges for Sarah Connor. Sarah is shaking and whimpering as she scrabbles away, calling agony. The angle through the machinery on the Terminator FX as it calls her after her dragon's body. It tracks her unerringly, eyes glowing. Sarah moves deeper into the dark, clashing jungle of machinery. Cut close up Sarah. Water pours into her eyes as she catches sight of something. A familiar control box. Sarah's hand claws around the front of the control panel, seeking the red button. Extreme close up. Her wet fingertips fingertips is Angle and Terminator steal his hand, watching out. ECU Sarah, her face exclusively calm, eyes steady in that infinite instant. She clenches her teeth to keep from screaming as she waits. The Terminator's hand reaches for their throat to crush the life out of her and ends its long mission.
You're terminated, fucker.
Zoom close up button as her bloody finger stabs down on it. Full shot, showing how the cyborg has been led into the maw of the hydraulic press. Blackout and sketch.
Wow.
Okay, bye.
Sketch. I wish we could interact more with everybody who's happening, but we do give notes and stuff. But we do have to say, stick around for Dark Matters. This is the end of the Fever Show. Bye bye.
Bye. It is a perfect